Here's a look at where we're going to start tomorrow, though. A little soggy out there for the dog walkers. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 30s and low 40s. Southerly breeze is going to continue for us. We have temperatures right now that are still in the 40s, so plenty of room with between us and the freezing point. It's all rain that's falling, and what rain is left. Remember, earlier this evening, 6 o'clock, if you joined us, we were covered in rain, even periods of heavy rain that were coming down. Now we just have these light to moderate showers that continue to kind of affect the state line areas. If we put that piece of the puzzle into the puzzle, you can see how it all begins to fit together with our storm system that's rotating off to the west of us. Here's the difference between this system and last weekend's system. Last weekend's system was very organized. It was a mature cyclone, as it's known, and it also had layering of different temperatures. It was a different thermal profile as you go vertically in the atmosphere. This one, it's a hot mess. I'll tell you what, it's not really giving us a good indication as to when or where we're going to see that changeover. So we have rain and or snow in the forecast for tomorrow. By and large, though, the colder air will be wrapping in as we go through the afternoon into the evening. So the better chances for any snow would be late, and it's going to be wet snow at that. So here's a look at your day tomorrow, hour by hour. You can see we kind of have that little rain snow mix thing happening. Here's your 30s, temperatures in the mid 30s to begin the day. It's a little breezy out there as we go through the afternoon too. It's not going to be a washout, so if you still want to get out and do some stuff, you're certainly going to be able to do it. You know, the toboggan chutes will be open. That's a lot of fun. But you can see that the southwest winds continue. The temperatures are going to be in the 30s even midday and into the afternoon. I think we'll make it to about 40 or so. Can't completely rule out some thin spots in the cloud cover, but you get what I'm saying. It's going to be a cloudy day, and we'll have periods of showers that continue. As the day goes on, more snow than rain, but it's still a wet snow. This is not the kind of fluff factor that's going to really start to add up for us. So if anything, it's a slop that's going to be coming down and hitting the ground. 8 p.m. you can see we have some heavy showers that are coming in. Temperatures flirting with freezing. This is when we have the potential to have some slush accumulating, especially on elevated surfaces like your decks and steps and your porches. And then once we get into the overnight hours, those temperatures should fade back into the 20s. But note that the wind is starting to switch directions, and that's going to start to open up Lake Erie for us. Not just the surface wind, but the wind just above the surface, and that should shoot some lake effect snow showers out to the east as we start the day on Sunday. How much is coming? Don't get too excited. By 6 p.m. Saturday, it's not a lot. And even then, once we get into Sunday, it's not a lot. If anything, maybe an inch or so of slushy accumulation. And depending on how the lake effect sets up as we get into Sunday and Monday, maybe a little bit more. Universal Windows Direct forecast get us back into the 30s then as we start next week. This whole hot mess is moving out on Sunday. That'll leave us dry for a good chunk of next week. We'll get to see some sunshine once again. It's always welcome this time of the year, and temperatures will be hanging out right around 40 or so as we go through next weekend.